Alright, good evening to trying something new, namely Spellrogue, which appears to be some kind of dice-based deck builder. Which, when I saw some things about it, which it appeared to be similar to, what was it called? Dicey Dungeons. Like, if you see currently a reroll a dice, so any dice, 3d6, 1 to 5, X shield. When reducing spell to 0 charges, reroll a random dice. And this is just deal X damage. Right. And then there's a amount of charges you can use. Right. There was an intro video, however, I skipped it. Because it was loud. And then it immediately threw me into how to play. Right. Complete video tutorial. Whoever likes it. But basically, yeah, you just use these, toss them in here. Can use the fluctuate up to 3 times and then just... Can I target? Okay, the target follows here. And then if it's depleted, it also triggers something. I have 3 dice. Rolling 3 dice each turn, 0 of 12. What is this? Until end of turn, a block from spells -1. However, I can just do that. Reroll you. Oh, you are a wounded dice. On dice spent. This is an undo. Okay, you can reset your turn. Next one non-enchanted dice roll becomes wounded. And dice spent take damage equal to half X. Interesting. Just gonna have a block. And then you get wounded. Okay, the block does block the wound from the dice. That is good to know. No longer wounded. Reroll you, reroll you, reroll you. And I can just kill him. Rewards. Very still. Spill dice into choose and gain a spell. Right. Money, potion, spell. Deal 4. This is a countdown. Okay. And the dice to reduce value by 1. Cast when countdown reaches 0. Roll 1 even dice on deplete. Otherwise deal 4 damage. 7 cooldown. Less prescience. Next turn roll dice for each foresight. Okay, so this gets me more dice. Gain 3 fury per enemy. Gained block -1 countdown. Okay. So you're a countdown socket. And if I get block, you give me fury, which increases my damage. However, I'll take the prescience. Event, what do we have? Everything has sanctuary, that's probably a resting place. Shard, I assume maybe items to be gained. Elite battle. There's a shop, an artifact. I'm gonna go here. Like that. Nestled deep in a forest behind thickets, a small clearing has been left untouched by the influence of the void. Okay, void. At its center stands a velvet stone. A figure in red robe sits behind it, antlers crowning their head. The void brings where brothers once twisted by something older than time. Perhaps another lost soul with its mind corrupted. Kid displays secret 50 gold. Ransack the clearing. Take 1 damage when collecting gold. Yeah, just keep it secret. Why not? A shard is just a shard, apparently. Shards. Oh, shards are to upgrade. Or to gain more spell slots. So what if I do you? power, increase damage on attacks by amount of power, or 2 charges. If 4, lose health at the start of turn and okay, if on a 4, apply 2 random poison to a random enemy or reroll into even values. Give me another charge on this. Okay, so shards are upgrades. That is good to know. When a spell deals unblocked damage, also apply 1 poison. I will definitely build a poison deck at some point. Turn 2, roll 2 dice. Staff of Lightning on 6th roll, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Yes. I do intend to reroll for 6s. For the prescience. Reroll this one, reroll this one, 6. Put it in the prescience, reroll this one, 1. So I'm just gonna... What do? You apply Faded, does not recharge charges, and you apply Broken. Okay, you don't hold over the thing up here, you hold over the enemy. Skill cannot be cast until spending a dice. Right. I'm just gonna take Block. And due to the prescience, I do get additional dice next turn. You're broken. It's fine. Enable it. Roll for a 6. And Faded means it doesn't recharge for another 3 turns. Reroll this one. Reroll this one. Alright. 4 and 2. Reroll that one. 4. He has a lot of health. Next affliction received. You deal 2 damage, so I'm just gonna throw those 2 in here. Honestly, feels rather fluid. Oh, you gain power. However, I can kill you. Also, very ice-based, this guy. Crossflow. Diminishing Blade. You are rare. What do? Deal 10 damage 2 times, decrease damage by 2. Gain to block, roll 1 odd dice. Overchill, gain X block. Depleted, gain 1 power. Can I actually... I can switch those around. Okay. Get me the odd dice. Or? No. No, get me the diminishing blade here. So elite. Flesh heat must grow. We will go and roll some 6s, hopefully. Unfortunately not. You deal 7 damage, I think that's fine. Hit you. Block 5. Block 4. You are summoned, units instantly die if their leader dies. Go for a 6. Perfect. Into the prescience you go. Diminishing blade on you again. And this split target dice in 2. It does not copy, so I assume it is 2 3s I get. We have a 6. Like, let's try splitting a 5 here. It's 1 and 4, and apparently that's a bit random. Another 6, lovely. And we can use an Ice Spear on you. You now deal 12 damage. What do? Applying 2 mark, that's fine. Now you deal 8 damage, which is still more than this would do. Reroll a 1, reroll a 1, reroll a 1. Wonderful. Money, a shard, and a spell. Hold dice until next turn. Cast on turn end. Gain X block. So I put a dice in this, it keeps it, and I gain that much block. Okay. Deal X plus X damage to all enemies. Gain 7. Apply 3 rupture. Increase damage received by the amount of rupture for 1 turn. Take this one. In case Azure. Unlock me a slot. So you are already upgraded once. Needs a specific 6. Oh! If I see that correctly, you can upgrade twice. I'm gonna unlock a slot though. I have no idea what exactly is optimal here. Definitely put you in the depressions. Wonderful. And another 6, which unfortunately I can't actually really use here. You deal 5 times 2. I should maybe block more. Okay, I cannot remove a dice. We will definitely just kill you. And then I can actually probably just kill you. No, I actually can't, unless... I deal 8 twice. Oh, you deal -3 damage because you're buried. Gain 3 damage. Prevent next time's unblock the damage is received on the next turn. Gain 4 and deal 10. Deal 4, apply 2 rupture. Deal X. Apply 1 poison. I'll take this one. Okay, I can put you into money. If I'd want to. Sanctuary, heal, choose and get. I will heal. These eyes look really weird. What do you do? Summoning reinforcements. In that case, just stack up the dice. Alright. Give me a 6. Perfect. Give me another 6. Not perfect. Reel me to 4. 2. Okay. I will put you in there. I will get me a 5. I will get me a 5. Reroll into a 6. Perfect. Kill you. Put that in the cooldown. Kill you. And you deal 8 damage, summons more reinforcement. That's fine. Reroll, reroll, and a reroll. No 6, unfortunately. Maybe we can reroll into a 6. No. Take a 5 on you. Take a 4 on you. So I will deal a whole lot less damage next turn. Because I won't have as many dice. Depressions, encase in Azure again. Right. More shield. You deal 12. I have 10. I think that's fine. Just in case, every time. I don't think there's literally any reason not to. Merchants, you deal 8 and 4, so 12. Kill this guy. Stack for the diminishing blade. So you basically, that is low damage and a body. Azure, reroll you. Reroll you. Reroll you. diminishing blade on this guy. Alright, so the first boss doesn't seem that bad. Another 6. The 5 here. You deal 12 damage again. Do that, do that. Okay, put you in there. Hit this guy for 5. If I understand correctly, he would have shielded him. Getting a prescience early, probably really good. Always reroll the weaker one. Okay. Diminishing blade deals 4, 5 times, 2 times. And he should be... I mean, he is dead. He just straight up is dead. Maybe I can reroll into a 6 to kill him with my artifact. Only 5s. Oh well. Maybe I can reroll into a 6. No. Okay, bosses give you artifacts, 1 extra dice each turn. For every 12 spells cast, destroy a random dice. Roll -1 dice each turn. Each turn gain 2 critical, 2 times damage and dealt on next attack. Or odd turns roll an odd dice. Reroll me that. I don't know how I feel about being able to reroll anything from the get-go. 2 ignited, take damage when casting the spell. Roll -1 dice, spells apply +1 status effect to you. +1 dice each turn receive 3 weak. I'll take this. And there's a rare spell. Poison detonation. Okay, rare is blue, green is probably uncommon. So if 3 roll 2 dice, 4 gain 12 fury. Gain a shield and Grave Chill. Random dice becomes icy. Icy on dice spent gain X block equal to half X. Okay. On depletion though, and that's probably not gonna happen. Remove poison on target, deal 5 damage per poison removed. I'll take the Frost Core. Do I use it for anything? I don't think so, actually. Because my current set I like. I've heard whispers of cult smells worshippers of the Void Bringers. What do we have? Unfortunately, only 1 elite, a ritual, forgotten sight of true magical might. I'm gonna look it up. So, if I want to take an elite, though, it has to be this one. Imp Fanatic, what do you have? On spellcast, this enemy receives 1 weak. Imp Merc on death, apply 2 marked. Right. So I want to cast a lot of spells. I'm still gonna take a lot of damage there. But unlocking the prescience every time I can might be relevant. Okay, cast me Aquafortis, Aquafortis. Another 5. They don't seem so bad if I get the prescience rolling. And definitely the reroll is definitely appreciated for them. Put in the diminishing blade. This is 12 damage. This would be 9 damage, so a diminishing blade it is. Reroll, reroll, reroll. Okay, 15 damage in case Azure, Aqua. Actually, just diminishing blade him, and then we can slap him with this, with the Ice Spear. Hydroclast, we can X block, reroll lowest dice. The more rerolls you have, the better, I think. Deal X damage to a random enemy 2 times, gain 1. That's not block, that's reinforced. Gain 3 fury. No. Oh, block damage support. Right, I'm gonna take the Hydroclast here. Disenchant me this, disenchant me that. This I may keep. More imps again. Dealing 12 damage and lacerated on a random spell. Lacerated receive rupture when casting the spell. Increase damage. Okay, you just deal damage. And power and death apply 3 power to an enemy, so you need to die first. Reroll. Wonderful. Reroll. I'm just gonna encase Azure. They're gonna hurt me. Right, so encase Azure. Will lacerate myself, unfortunately. Another 6. So they will hurt me heavily. I'm gonna use this one first on you. So he gave himself power and imp power. Reroll. Reroll. I have... So you can get rather a lot of dice early. Right, so... Encase Azure. Reroll the lowest one. So we can... 5 and 3 on you. Kind of overkill, but it's fine. Thanks to this guy, they were all low. By 3 marked. Choosing again a spell. 9 damage and 2 weak. Gain 3 power, receive 2 poison. Deal X damage to a random enemy, reroll a dice. Sure. Gonna take that over to Frost Ray. Ice Spear. What do we have here? It says it's Cyclops. Crown of Birth, Crown of Growth, Crown of Death. Dealing 7 damage, apply 8 block, and you give applying Grow. Oh, gain Grow each turn. That gain 1 power each turn. That could be a problematic. Especially if I don't get a 6. I'm just gonna... no, do not apply mark here. Dealing X damage and heal health equal to damage dealt. Dealing 6 damage applies sap, and you just deal 17 damage. Reroll 1, reroll 2, 6, perfect. Reroll the 3. I kind of feel like I'm not gonna survive this. Nah, he just kills me. Okay, there's a level up system. Mana inversion. Unlocked by Lapis reaching level 2. Impale. deal 5. For a cooldown counter of 4, that's just way better than Ice Spear. Roll dice into the opposite side. Sum of opposite sides are equal to 7. That is correct. That is the thing with all dice. If odd, gain 3 power. No, get 3 fury. If even, gain X block. Okay. Right. Runic Infuse. Each turn, the minus 3 counter onto a random spell. That's kinda neat. Unlocked by Hazel reaching level 5, unlocked by Azar reaching level 5, unlocked by Lapis reaching level 3 each. So, you are the next, then you, then you. I'm pretty sure that you are Hazel. Codex. I do like the presentation here. So, okay. Either fluctuate or mana, so you have a set that you choose. And an artifact, a start of battle, roll a dice. Okay. Lapis level 4, Lapis level 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10. 5 and 7. So, next level is this, then that, this, that, this. Okay. Let's try the new set. I wonder how many chapters there are. Mushroom. I didn't have this last time. You deal 6 damage, so I'm just gonna block that immediately. Oh, this is just odd. So put you into a 5. Gain 3 fury. This would flip into a 4, which does allow me to use the impale. And you gain 2 block on health loss. Sure. Just hit him. Prescience again. Deal 10, if last spell's defense increased by 6. Winter's Bite, deal 4. Depleted, roll 1 even dice. How about that? Oh, you only cost 3. I'll take the Prescience again. If I want to fight an elite, I have to go left. That allows me to fight 2 elites, though. Discover Pilgrim's Shrine nestles lungily between the towering boulder and an ancient oak. Inside, coins left by past travelers gleam as offerings. Meditate, pray for strength. I can't just take the money? Choose and gain an attack and a defense spell. Deal 4. If poison on target, reroll dice. I want to see. Apply a rupture, again X. Depleted, gain 1 power. Absolutely. Over that. Give me a shard, which I can use to upgrade +1 power or additional charge, a reroll. I see. Okay. Deal 10 damage. Minus on a 1, -2 cooldown on other spells. Which I currently only have 1. This is -1 charge, but +1 block. However, since I wanted for that power, it's actually not bad. F6 for Fury. Rain. Next dice roll reduces countdown by X to random spell. Yes. So if I now do this, I gain rain. Then I put this into prescience. And the... oh no, it's the next dice rolled. Right, so I put the 3 in here, It rolls it into a 4, reduces that. I unfortunately intensify, increases the amount of attacks enemy performs. Okay. In that case, just give me the power. You require specifically a 1, huh? Interesting. However, I think the prescience is more important. Sure, give me more power. You deal 12 times 3 and ignite. Oh no, you did 12 and then give me 3 ignite. Ignited, 3. You next take 3 damage when casting the spell this turn. Right. I will still just cast it, because the prescience is too good. This becomes a 5. Use it here. And I use it here, just full block while gaining power. I have a 1. Put it into a 6. Prescience. Block you intensifies, so honestly, probably would be smarter to... Oh wait, I can just put block in here and then cast this. Get more power. So now you perform 2 attacks. Right, give me the prescience. A 5 in the overchill. A 5 in the overchill. A 2 in the overchill. Should have maybe done a mana inversion, now I think about it. Do I have rain? I don't have rain. Right, hit him. Oh, you ignite multiple ones now. Right, so that's a problem. Oh well. Requiring an exact dice is probably always gonna be a problem. Deal 2x to random enemy. Deal 4 and apply Ruptured. Gain 4 if block plus 3. So if I already have block, I gain even more block. I will always have enough block because... I think I'll upgrade you like this. The overchill. So I have less of those, and then I'll take you. The plunge. So I'm gonna have my support up there. I'll take the plunge instead of the fathom for now, because I don't have poison. If I find poison, I might take it. A swelling dark fog dissipates, unveiling a small altar. Upon the flat top block, you see a merchant's weighing scale and an offering blade. Max health. Again, max health is a resource artifact. For every 10 dice rolled, apply 2 rupture to all enemies. I rolled 3 dice, so that's a problem. Another mushroom. Corrupt abbot. Give me the overchill, and the overchill, and the... Oh right, I only have 2 of those now. Put you into a 4. What do you do? Gain 2 reckoning. Spell depleting, gain power. Right. Impale him. So whenever I deplete spells, he gains power. However, so do I. Right. Switch you to a 5. Prescience. He gets a lot of power, actually. So maybe I want to just rush him. $15 damage. Ooh, a 6. Have a plunge, would have preferred getting that later. Right. I already have, so plunge. What does it do? Infected. At end of turn, take damage equal to infected. Right. Overchill. Overchill. Impale him. He has 12 power now. You to a 6. You to a 6. Again the plunge. Again the plunge again. He hits me for 25, which ain't nice. He hits me for 29, which also ain't nice. I do like that they are adding stuff for the depletion. Effects that work on the depletion specifically. And I do like if he infects me because that is really not relevant to me. He is gonna hit me for 37 though. Unless I kill her. 2 dice becomes manifold. 2 times value in countdown sockets and X effects. Interesting. Poison barrier. Retaliate with poison to attackers. I'm gonna take the poison fling. Unlock me one. Apply 1 poison. And then deal 4 damage. You still require specifically a 1, which isn't great. I have a shard I should have used. Oh no, I used it to our spell slot. Prescience. What do? You grow. So I want to kill you quickly. Okay, 5 damage is not bad. Prescience, prescience. I can only use that once, can't I? Okay. Into the overchill. Into the overchill. Poison fling even. And then one an impale. I do not have a 6 and I cannot gain a 6. As such, give me the block, give me the block. Kill the first one. And then more poison on the other one. So fun fact, this thing always switches from poison, from even to odd and the other way around. Which might actually help. In Indomitable form, gain 12, unrestorable. Okay, so you are 3-time use. Gain 2, roll 1 odd the dice. Ablution, dice roll -1. Gain 8. For every dice roll, whenever you roll a dice, it lowers it. I'm gonna take this, and then I'm just gonna sell it. Choosing in a spell, +5 max health. Yeah, give me the max health, I think I'm fine. Oh, you are different, boss. You're a plant. What does delicate mean? Remove 25 health to stun this enemy. Cannot take actions this turn. Right. I will switch you to even. Then I will overchill. I will overchill. You are summoned. Poison fling. Poison fling. We just need to stun you. What do you do? Nothing. Oh, you are 1 aggressive and 1 defensive. Okay. Get me prescience. Switch you to a 6. Poison fling. Switch you to a 4. Actually, give me the overchill. for a little bit of block. You gain 5 power. Oh no, you're stunned because of the poison. Ha! We have a 1. Put in a mana inversion. Prescience. 5 into the overchill. 5 into the overchill. The 3 into my poison fling. Yeah, you know what? Just put that on him. Kill this guy. Oh, you now also attack. Oh, okay, you switch. Overchill. Switch you to a 4. Switch, I can't switch you, so overchill again. 5 damage on you. And 4 damage and poison on you. Broken on 2 random spells. Should probably be fine. On you would be a problem if I didn't have everything I need. Prescience. Poison fling here. You are broken. Well. Overchill, overchill. Overchill, overchill. Poison fling, and poison fling. He summoned new ones, which have more health. Alright, Prescience. Just unlock me that. More poison on you. Another 6, lovely. Overchill, overchill, reroll you into a 4. Hit him, and hit him. And I think I can just kill him next turn. That's a wonderful little 6. Switch you to a 6, switch you to a 6. And we just poison fling at him. Health, money, artifact. Roll minus dice, 1 dice each turn. No. 1 dice, receive 1 curse. Next dice roll become the 1. Roll 1 dice each turn. Each turn receive 1 sap, which lowers block by 1. I'll take this one and take the curse because that just gives me a 1, which is actually kind of what I want. So your countdown, deal 10 to front enemy, increased by 1 per. 2 icy dice, yeah. Or 1 block and 1 fortify, by amount of fortify. Requires a 1 and a 6. Reroll me those. 3 fury, no 3 power. 3 muted on the spell. Toxic mist. Apply 2 poison and 2 weaken to random enemy 3 times. Sure, take that. However, I will now, with a guaranteed 1, take the Fathom. Actually, toss the Impale. Keep the Plunge. To the left to fight 2 elites. Alright. Roll another 4. I will definitely go for Prescience. Then roll you into a 4. Activating a Rupture Trap. On X roll, receive 1 Rupture. Overchill. Overchill. Even. On you. You have the Empower and give power to this guy. However, I just want you dead. If I roll a 6, I take a Rupture. Alright. 6 into the Prescience. Overchill. Switch you. Overchill. You deal 7 and you deal 14. However, we can just kill him. Switch you to a 6. Hit you. And Fathom. He had poison, so we can now poison him again. No 6, unfortunately. And a 6 is more important. Because I do want to keep rolling. To a 5. Alright. Oh well, plunge. Plunge. And then you are just there. That's a lot of ones. Right. Why did I do that? Prescience. Even on you, Fathom, because he is poison. Overchill. Fathom, because he is poison. Poison Fling. That went very well. And a spell 1 to 5, heal X plus X to all damage, all enemies. Deal 4, increased by 4 this turn, and you can be used up to 5 times. Right. Gain Fury per enemy, gain block -1. I'll take that. I cannot use it yet, but maybe soon, if I find a shard. Okay, water, earth, fire, air. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Solitary stone building stands atop a hill. As you approach, the sigil of the librarians becomes discernible. This is once a sanctuary of knowledge and a stronghold of your brotherhood. I would seek truth for water. Reroll all dice. Potion used to +2 charges. Imbibing rune. Oh, okay. So this is an up. This is a rune. This is not based on the. I can see these also have rune slots then. If 5, flip all dice. If 6, gain 3 rain. Gain 2 hailstone on dice roll. Gain fury. Gain 1 hailstone. Three to 6 and 3 to 6. Disenchant you. Disenchant you. Disenchant you. These 2 could still be useful. However, 2 3s exactly is not that likely currently. A singular Jinn. Spawns illusions of itself every turn. The illusion's health is reduced to 1 on first hit and dies and the leader dies. Alright. Mana inversion. So we get oppressions. Then we will up you to 5. You will apply the lacerated on a spell. Yeah, put that poison fling in. So that is lacerated. Okay, I do have a 6 for here. Poison fling. That's fine. Put that's in the overchill, put transform that, put in the overchill. Lacerate you again. Move you into a 4. I am weak. Extra enchanted dice roll becomes wound. Applying 4 weak. Right, first of all, into the prescience you go. Overchill, overchill. Poison. Alright, I see the problem now. Mana inversion, you to a Actually, just apply the poison. That's good enough. So one of them is real and the other one is fake. However, currently I only have 4 weak repressions. Put you in here. Okay, this is the real one. Make a 5 out of you. Make a 5 out of you. For the overchills. More poison. Enraged. Has stronger abilities. Okay. We will first off fathom you. You are the real one. It's good to know. Make another one. Fathom on you again. Because I think we can just kill you. Wonderful. Short spell. Rainfall. Roll 1 dice. Gain 3, but you cost me 11. Deal expel to both front and rear enemy. Apply 3 poison. Potion use plus 2 charges. Poisonous bile. Requires a 5. Take an odd, because I do have an even. Which I don't think I'm gonna use that though. Well, unlock you for now. The 3s go in there for now. Ritual. Choose a ritual. Ritual is a powerful effect but requires energy cost and is increased by 1 at the start of each turn. So you require 2, you require 2, you require 3. Target spell plus 2 plus 5 plus 5 this turn. Okay, wait. So 1 energy, lowest dice becomes manifold. 3 random dice becomes manifold. Manifold isn't really something I currently care about. Apply Death Pact. Until end of turn, when losing health from an attack, remove an equal amount of health from other units. 2 cooldown. Okay, so this is energy. This means 1 energy. 2 energy. Gain 1 power. And this requires 3 energy. Target spell plus 2 plus 5 plus 5 damage. Target spell plus 2 charges. I will take that. And then they are just here. Okay. Shop. I will choose one of 3 artifacts. For every 10 spells cast, gain 4 fury. On a potion use, gain 2 concoction and 2 power. Next spell cast does not cost any charge. Roll a Stygian. Stygian dice persists between turn. End of turn deals X damage to front enemy equal to X. That's kind of funny. Trickle. Apply 2 poison per attack spell cast this turn. Absolutely. Stellar Ward. Gain 12 plus 1 to random spell 4 times. Why is it purple? It's a void spell, so there are void spells, are there? Those are the upgrade options. So there are specific void spells, which I think are probably 4 of them. Real 1, 3, 6 lowest dice. I'll actually just choose another artifact. For every 3 times you apply an affliction is just negative standard effects. Okay. I do a lot of poison. For every 3 rolled, roll a 1. Self battle 1 charge to a random spell 4 times. I will take that. 2 poison per attack spell cast this turn. I will take that as well. Right. Toss the plunge. I'm actually gonna move it in order of relevance. Disenchant you, disenchant you, disenchant you. Get 12 plus 1 to a random spell 4 times. I think I'll skip here. You are kind of limited in the amount of spells you can take, which, you know, makes sense. Okay. So you persist between turns. However, for now, we roll a 3. Amazing. Convert you to a 2. Because we want... You gain poison. Then we will even. Here. 1. Reroll it. It's a 5. Overchill. Oh, this I need to use at the end. Okay. So that was a bit of a misplay. I'm gonna take more block and apply more poison. So I can cast this for +2 damage, or I can wait. I don't have a 1. I do have a 1. It is a 1. Yeah, toss that into the prescience. Put you into the overchill. Well, okay, so the trickle ain't that great actually. Move you into Toxic Mist. So you can just stack dice in there. However, unless it specifically says... Give me a 6. Okay. Bunch other. Poison here. Overchill, overchill. More poison, you just die. And then I can't do anything with that. Okay. So I thought the trickle is a buff at the end. The problem is that with this, with this relic I have, with this rain specifically, that will always fill out before I can actually really use it. Right, I do not currently have rain, so overchill, overchill. Put you into the mana inversion, and then do it again. You now apply 8 poison. And we can poison fling you again. This is at the start of combat. Yeah, start of battle. Give me a 10, give me a 6. Overchill, overchill, poison fling, fathom. Gain 1 reinforce. Roll 1 vex. When dice spent -X to highest dice. So it gives you an extra dice, but... Okay. Undertow, you have 2 damage to run a enemy. Gained block +1 damage. Yeah, take that. However, it has the same problem. Damage to utility spell per defense spell cast. You know what? The utility spell makes more sense. This applies to poison. Reroll as an icy dice for more block or +6 damage. If 2, roll an odd dice. Prescience +1 charge or +1 power. That's the rate. A cooldown of 9 is actually a lot better for me. I will wisp. One of these fucked me up heavily. And what was the game? Right, I'm gonna poison fling. Well, first of all, 5 overchill here, overchill there, poison fling. You do the rupture trap. I think I'll kill the will-o-wisp first because I don't know what he does. Alright. I need to remind myself of those. On a 1. Now that's a problem because I will always have a 1. 6 in here. Do I have rain? I don't currently have rain. Okay, I do like that it just gives you the rain. 5 on a 2. I don't have cast any attack spells yet. We will Poison Fling. And we will Fathom. Reroll. A 3 into the Trickle. Another Fathom. Another 3. We didn't have rain, so it didn't work. That makes sense. Put the 2 into the Trickle. And then you deal 8 times 2. Overchill, overchill. Toxic Mist. Oh! You got 2 damage because of his Rupture. I thought maybe it scales with power, but I don't think it does. Mana inversion you to 6. Mana inversion you to a 4. Or a 2, rather. Poison Fling. He dies to the poison, so we're fine there. Overchill, overchill. Toxic Mist. Then put you into the Trickle. Vexed. Faded, faded. So I get 2 Vex dice now, I guess. Oh no, dice spent and is X2 highest dice. Right. We will just start with a Fathom. And a Fathom. Then Overchill, overchill. Artifact unlock. Bosco's Bell. Lowest dice becomes Ether. Ether. Start of turn minus X countdown to random spell. Ooh. Poison Fling again. He dies to poison. And I think we're fine. Can't really do anything with these, so whatever. Oh. So this is only for attack spells. Right, whatever. He dies. And the summons then die as well. Apply 3 poison. Gain 8 dice roll minus 1. Polar Nexus 2 and 2. Gain 2 fury dice rolled plus 4 fury this turn. Take the ablution and put that instead of the trickle. I will heal. The void 30 times spent. What do you do? Brilliance! Focus on dealing damage in the state. After losing 30 health, switches to darkness and changes action. Increases damage on attacks by a minute of power. And you, on the other hand, are darkness. At the end of turn, switches to brilliance. And what do you do? Applying 2 curse. And you deal damage. You know what? The curse might actually be good for me. So we mana inversion you. We mana inversion you. Then I will overchill, overchill. Poison Fling you. Fathom. Fathom. Poison Chill. He takes 2 poison. He takes 2 damage from the poison. So also from my dice. So do the ablution, and then put 3 into the poison and the toxic mist. So he weakens, and now they both switch to brilliance. Right. Fathom. That's a 6. And depressions. Fathom. That's a 2. Switch it to a 5. Switch this to a 5. And then we just overchill again. Toxic Mist. Yeah, it's a bit of damage. You gain power, which ain't great. And now you will gain power. Gain 8. Russians. I need an even, so put you into a 4. Poison Fling. Fathom. Into a 6, that's lovely. Poison Fling. Switch you to a 5. Fathom. Another 5. Alright. Three target plus 2 charges. The evolution is kind of funny. Put you in here. Yeah, what? Fuck it. Cast on you. Do you have poison? You do have poison. Hit you. Roll you into a 6, into a 1. Hit you again. Reroll you into another 6. More block. Reroll you again into a 6. Unfortunately, I can't use this anymore. Use you. Toxic. He will gain more power, but as soon as he is just... as this guy is dead, he will just be permanently on darkness. So it's not really a problem. And another one. Alright, you... mana inversion. That was stupid mana inversion. Get me another ablution. No, Toxic Mist. Prescience. Fathom. Actually, do Overchill first for more power, and then we can do the Fathom. 1. 2. You die to poison. Start hitting this guy. Oh, he is now angrier. Get off that one. Dealing 20 damage, getting 4 power. So he is buffed now. Okay, mana inversion. Russians. Overchill. You are not poison. Poison Fling. Fathom. 2 and 3 pollution. Turn you into a 5. Okay, he no longer cares about being damaged. Ignited that twice. That's kind of brutal. Alright. Put you into a 6. I'll just take the 8 because the foresight is too good not to use. Put the 2 into a 5. Overchill. Hit you. I take 10. Russians. Even on you. Fathom. Even actually use these two first. Overchill for more power. And then we can kill. Okay. Artifact. Roll +1 on each turn. 2 ignited on a random spell. Roll -1 each turn. Gain 2 critical or balanced. Even turn. Roll even dice. That sounds great. Spell. Poison detonation. Deal 5 damage per poison. Deal 4. Gain 2. So this is, I think... every value of poison below 9 This is more damage. Because the damage of poison is just a triangular number, and 9 poison would be 45 damage over 9 turn. However, this is just instant. I don't really think it matters. Because I'm not gonna use it. What I'm gonna use is, instead of the overchill, actually, this one. Because I do be applying a bunch of those. Disenchant you, and disenchant you, and disenchant you. Unfortunately, I do get my shard back. That is very nice. 2 rain when it is cast. On the other hand, this is Grimbound Power or twice. If 2, roll on up the dice, more poison. Roll Icy, Affliction plus 2 damage. I'll apply 2 poison. So if you disenchant a upgraded spell, you get the upgrade shard back. That's very nice. Witchblood. Gain block, apply 1 rupture to an enemy. Can I go through multiple elite fights? I cannot. In that case, I'll go snag that artifact and also go to a shop. On a 6 roll, keep up to 10 block between turns, or stop battle, gain 2 reinforce. I'll take the keep up to 10 block. Auto cast, on attack spell cast, deal 2 random damage to a random enemy. Apply 7, transfer 7 poison, transfer poison from all enemies. Holds dice until next turn, cast the next turn, -X cooldown to random other spell 2 times. Crystallize Azure, okay. Gain 8 block, apply 3 weak, deal 10 damage twice. Target spell applies +2 status effects next cast and use poison potion. I will take that. Another artifact. Reduce self-loss by 1. When getting block from a spell, also gain 1 delayed block. Gain block next turn. For every 10 spells cast, +2 charges to a random spell. I'll take the temporal plate. And then we go this way. What are you? Cosmic Spirits. Gaining reshape will reshape into monstrosity next turn. Also heals. You on a 5, not great. However, on a 6, rather good. Prescience. Apply poison. You deal 20 damage already. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 4. We do have rain, so more poison. Fathom. More poison. This next cast does not mean this turn, does it? I'm actually gonna take a lot of damage there. And another 8. So you just deal 60. Gain with an ablution, gets me 2 additional rain, I think. Can I see my buff? Oh no, I don't have that, didn't upgrade it. Right, roll you into a 6. Ablution. I'm gonna trigger this turn and just kill something. So you are a monstrosity. No, you're not a monstrosity. Why didn't you reshape? Okay, so you gain reshape, then after a turn you transform. That is not as dangerous as I thought it would be. This just kills you. And then we just delete. So Switch you into a 4. That's a bunch of 6s. Russians. You have poison, so Fathom. Fathom again. And then we can just trigger this. This does apparently enough damage. Way enough. Crush. X damage to all enemies. The fact that... Okay, gaining these spells, I don't think there's ever a reason to skip. Because you can always just disenchant them. Ah shit, it's a hypercube. Tesseract. What do? 10 damage and curse. Right, we will switch you to a 1. We... Prescience. We hit you for 6. You both have growth. That ain't cool. Switch you to a 4. And Ablution. That's a lot of damage. Target spell applies +2 status effects. So, question, if I cast this on you, I gain 4 prescience for 8 dice in total. That's kind of amazing. I should probably use these at some point. So, we can kill you. And then you deal 13, meaning I have to use the ablution, probably. Or I just delete you, but I can't. Switch you to a 6. Put it into a Toxic Mist. Add this into a Toxic Mist. Switch you to a 6. Gain the ablution for free. Malice Coil. If 1, gain Hailstorm. If 2, gain Concoction. If 3, gain 3 Rain. The Rain is kind of neat. I'll probably not use either of them. I'll not use either of them. For every 12 spells cast, randomized becomes dicey. Dice becomes icy, the other way around. If less than 7 spells cast, gain 1 foresight. I will cast more than 7 spells, like, no shot. Red Dawn, 4 ult, -2 countdown to random spell. Yes. I will rest first. I am rather low on health. Then we fight an elite. The enemies in this area look kinda generic, comparatively. I prefer the mushroom people. So that's a 6 I have. Yeah, even Poison Fling. What do? 2 depleting presence. Apply faded to random spell. So you apply the fleeting thing to me, which then in turn applies so you apply faded to on random spell 2 times. What is faded? You are faded twice, which that is not actually that bad. Because you are not that relevant. Okay, switch you to a 6. You dealing 19 damage though is kind of relevant. I don't have ones. This is 4, 7, 11. I think I take that. Switch you. 58 damage, because why not? 3 damage I can live with. So, which gets faded? This and this, that's fine. Russians. Do you have poison? You do have poison. So... hit that. Actually, I should have done that first, though, shouldn't I? Oh well. Put it on that. Roll a 4. Roll another 4. Poison fling at him. And you deal 10 times 2, so we just... Evolution. And then we trigger the Malice Coil to kill you. Or we just... it triggers itself, that's also fine. It was the only cooldown spell I had. 2 charges to target spell. Yeah, the manifold is not relevant. Shard is very nice. Brian Bubble, gain 4. 6, reroll dice. Okay. Roll 2 odd dice. Gain, what is this? Grave Chill. Random dice becomes icy. Right. Disenchant both of these. Upgrade. The reroll is icy for more block. That could be good. More charges. 2 rain. I will take that. That should allow us to trigger our shit even more. Abyss Walker. Ah, fuck, it's obelisks. Pylon of Might, applying 2 Fury to other enemies. And you are... Pylon of Fulfillment, applying 1 weak. Right. Put the 6 in the Prescience. Then even Poison Fling. Fathom. Roll me a dice. It's a 6. Lovely. Actually, reroll me that. And then Fathom. Reroll it again. 3 rolls me another 1. Then roll you into a 4. 2 actually. So we can even and even. Give you more poison. And then 3 and 1 for more ablution. And then we have 3 rain. The next 3 dice will just give us cooldowns. I don't think I should care about these pylons all that much. Negating the next affliction. Oh, these are summons actually. Yeah, that's fine then. Right, cast this on the Prescience. 4 extra dice. Fathom. Right, Toxic Mist. Trigger that. Then trigger the Ablution. Poison Fling. Poison Fling. He dies to poison, so we are fine. Magma Coil, just straight up kill him. Malice Coil, not Magma Coil. Gain 1 lifesteal. Sure. I have the immediate problem, the same as in Slay the Spire, that I simply do not... This is probably really good. Simply do not use... my what's it called? I simply do not use my potions enough. However, you are the final boss, so I'm just gonna use all of my potions. One is always going to be a 1. 1 dice is always gonna be a 1, so I always have a 6. You deal 15 damage, broken a random spell, and applying 2 curse. The 2 curse is actually fine for me. Also, you are really goofy looking. Like, you look like the weird... What was it? The Zelnaga manatee from StarCraft. Roll me a 4. Don't I have something that has to do with force? Oh well. Even. Poison fling on you. And then we'll just toxic mist ya. And the curse is good for me. I will definitely spend a dice here. Oh yeah, whenever I roll a 4. Right, spend a dice, so the melee scroll can trigger further. Cast here. So I gain more foresight. Then, you have 15 poison. Fathom. Malice call for 50. I again completely forgot. Yeah, sure, give me dodge. He only hits me twice, but that's already good enough. You know what? Give me a charge on that. More prescience. Absolutely not necessary. The ablution. And I can't actually do anything with them, so into there you go. And then I keep turn block. So that's very nice. 2 are broken, I still have 1 curse. So you gain 2 power and apply broken. I will definitely use a 3 here. The 3 is probably the dice I use the least. So... How many ones do I have? 2. Oh yeah, Malice Coil. Blast them, then use a 2 here. I'm just gonna use it on that anyway. Actually, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, so that actually goes on here. Another 1. And a 4. So the 4. The 4. The 2. Make me a 6. Then we can ablution. And toxic mist. This will trigger soon, so I'm just gonna cast the lifesteal now. Oh, it has a little drinking animation. That's nice. Oh, you're invulnerable now. From conventional methods this turn. Okay, he got angrier. So you trigger, give me 2 rain. Then I will use, first of all, cast this on the prescience again. 4 more foresight. Then use a 3 to remove the broken. Use a 6 here. 5 and 5 for the lifesteal. Was not really relevant. You apply 4 ignited on 2 random spells. And you hit me for 20. Which isn't that bad. Okay, Fathom. Fathom. Roll the 3 into a 4. For the even. Even. Another ablution. And just hit you for 36. And I have actually just way too many dice. I actually have exactly enough dice. Now look at it. That's a bunch of 6s. Alright. Prescience. Then a 1 into the Fathom. 40 damage from poison. Cannot lose more than 48 health this turn. Oh, you are limited now on how much health you can lose. Does that count the poison? You deal 17. I assume it counts the poison. You're now invulnerable. Switch you to a 6. Spell unlocked for Beardogs. Roll a 6 while having 20 rain 20 times. Ha! Dice roll -1. So this is the actual exact opposite to the ablution, and I want both of them at once. Toxic Mist doesn't deal damage, so we're fine. Ablution. And now you have Decay, which means deal the final damage to the feet. Sure, 44 damage here. Put in a prescience. Fathom. He has 51 poison, which is kind of stupid. Toxic Mist. Even here. Even there. Honestly, just give me more of that. So much poison. So I feel like this was a rather successful build. Though getting this one early with the rain, definitely not too bad. Right, just prescience, spread it. I'm gonna spread it to everything I have. Because it really doesn't matter, because it just dies to poison this turn. Oh, you need even, right? Hit you, switch you to a 4, and then hit you, actually, 70 damage. The Malice thing? Great, Ancient Shot of Water. We don't run with Opus. To be fair, the first level is never really all that difficult. Seashell win. Seashell wand unlocks a new start effect for Opus. Killed 3 new bosses. What a champion. Right. Hexed Crown. Start of battle, gain 3 barrier and receive 2 curse. Gain block at the end of each turn. Okay, that's not bad. We're making a rock and dirt move to help or hurt. And that's the Ascent stages. Do you have a changing your business transforming into something more different? So this is the Ascension. Or, more accurately, the Descension. What do you have? Dice Slinger overview. Okay, it shows you where you've won. Wins, 1 with Lapis, and this is, I assume, higher level wins. Generic unlocks. 12 more artifacts. 4 more spells with runes. Hazel, regrowth. 155 artifacts, that's not bad. Hex Crown, not encountered yet. There are a few still locked. Well, apparently I can go find some already. Rituals. Right. Runes. I don't know if I only get those already pre-equipped on specific items. If I have to take the spells that are already pre-equipped with them. Right, what do you do? Apply 2 days to all enemies, minus 33 attack damage. Descent. Choose a tier 1 mutator. 20% more experience. Deal X plus 1 to front enemies, so, and then X... Okay, so you appear to be an X cost character. During turn 6, cannot get any block. Choose and get a common spell. Enemies start with 1 revenge. Turn 5, all enemies gain 4 power. Which this is good if I can just rush through them. I think this is probably the least relevant. Because by turn 6 most of you already want to have 1 anyway. Gain X power, receive X drain. So is this just, it gives you power for 1 turn and then removes it. +1 to random dice 2 times. Roll. Sapling. Dice between turns. Start of turn +1 to dice. Alright, I'll take the Blossom. Okay. No option of fighting 2 elite, so I'll go to the left. There are not as many combats here as Slay the Spire, like not even close. So I'll just put you in there. 2 or 3. 2 or 3. Depleted. Roll, okay. So this gives me 5 block. And this deals 5 damage to you, or... Right, no. I want to see something. What if I go over 6? It splits. That is great. So if I regrowth this, and then I split them... That is wonderful. Get you to be a 5 in here. And then you also in here. And then we roll a sapling. And you just get +1 each turn. So if I put you in here, and then again, and then again, I get 2 saplings. Okay, so that is an option of getting more dice. 12 to front enemy and 6 to adjacent enemies. Roll 2, 5 to 6, +1 to random other spell. Gain 4, F6, +2 to random dice. Yeah, take that. We do have options of adding stuff to dice. I'll take an artifact for -5 health. And it is, for every 10 spells depleted, roll a glimmer. On dice spent, +1 to random dice. Triggers when you do something. Okay. What can I upgrade with you, though? Oh, these don't have upgrade options, because those are the basic. Starter spells have no upgrades. Right. What do you have? +1 random dice. +2 to random dice. Ah, okay. -1 to adjacent cooldown spells. I don't have any cooldown spells, but that would be kinda neat. Return with +1. Return sapling. +1 on depletion. +1 charge to random other spell. You on the other hand, +2 block. F6 +1 dice, +3 to random dice. I will take the +3 to a random dice. On 5 roll, gain 2 block. Gain 12 max health. Each turn gain 1 power, receive 1 sap. Yes, absolutely. That's just free power. Alright, so we will terraform. Upgrade you by 1. Terraform. Upgrade you by 1. Upgrade you by 1. Terraform again. Alright, terraform. Terraform. Upgrade you. Terraform. Terraform. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. It's honestly kind of fun. I need to make sure though that I don't forget to deal damage. Okay, so this is +3 to 1 random dice. This is +1 to up to 2 random dice. So there is a difference. Upgrade you. Upgrade you. I'm just gonna hit you. Upgrade 5 and 2. Upgrade. Get another dice. Okay, reroll you to even, and then we just slap you. Unfortunately, she will probably not have the option of... I kind of want the odd options here to block. If I find spells that hit multiple times, I think that's what I need to do. With the power I get. Spell. Deal 2 times X to front enemy. Gain 5, 6 rolled. -1 cooldown. Gain 8. What is this? Gain 2. Blessing. Next dice roll is increased by 2. 1 random dice becomes Glimmer. On dice spent, +1 to random dice. 6 roll +1. Two X damage to front. No, reroll. I want +6 damage. Deal X damage to all enemies. Gain 2 Glimmer. No, gain 2 Blessing. Yeah, let's do that. Instead of... Honestly, this... And immediately just disenchant that. Right, so... I can't upgrade you. Why can I not upgrade you? +1 random dice. +1 to random dice, +3 damage. -1 to adjacent. Don't really have that yet. +2 to random dice 2 times. Start of turn +1 dice. Yeah, if I have a 1, return it with a sapling. Oh, fairies! That is actually a really funny depiction of fairies. Right. Both of those are 6s now. You overflow. 6 and 1. Nope, 5 and 2. You. And now we have a sapling. Even X damage to all enemies. What are you? Fairy form. When hit by spell effect, remove all charges from that spell. Right. I'm just gonna terraform for my block and then hit you. And the next 2 dice increased by 2. Next dice roll is increased by 2. Yeah. I think I can end turn here, yep. So this is lacerated. This is lacerated. Terraform you. Terraform you. Terraform you. 5 and 4. Another sapling. Oh, you need to be even. Right, move you into a 6 then. You deal 11 damage, so just do that. X +1 damage. damage because I have 2 weak. Right. Terraform. Increase you by 1. Earthquake. And then unfortunately he just removes all of it. Increase you by 1. Lovely. Terraform. Terraform again. That should actually block all, so I'm just gonna keep them. So this increases to 4 and this splits into 4 and 3. I do kinda love this. Odd bulwark and X -1. Actually just increase you. And then we earthquake. And then we odd you. The bulwark. Increase you. For a terraform. To a 6 and then earthquake him. To a 4 and then earthquake him. Roll a 5 to a 6. Totem, gain 8, -2 to random other spell. Okay. Gain 6, gain 1 barrier. Deal 10 damage. Right, I'm gonna take the Fortitude. This has an upgrade option if I get enough shards. Berserker, dealing 2 damage on health loss, gain 1 power. And you, on the other hand, just gain power. Right, move you into sapling. Terraform. Upgrade you. Terraform. 3 and 5. I think I'm just gonna let you be. So best case scenario, I just kill him. Without losing. Alright, another 3. Overflow that. Another sapling. Terraform. Upgrade you. Terraform. 3 and 4. You do 4 damage. What do you gain? Buried. I honestly think I kind of have to start slapping them. So he's buried and takes 50 -3 damage. You gain 2 power. Regrowth. Overflow again, then earthquake. Earthquake. I cannot kill him because I don't deal any damage. Upgrade you, terraform in. Upgrade, I can't upgrade you. 3 in here. 1, 2, 3 in here. 5 and 3, you deal 10 damage. And I block it. So, plan for now is to just get saplings. And then use said saplings to build up a stack of dice for the turn when my power has built up. Bramble growth, gain 3 thorns. Does this leave after a turn? Gain 9, gain 2 power. So power 5 for gain power. And this is 9 for 9 block and power, but only once. I'll try this bramble growth if I had the space. You know what? Toss the bulwark. Put in the fortitude. Heal. Right, Blossom. Upgrade you. Blossom. Split it. Get me a sapling. Terraform. Upgrade you again. Gain 5 block. I don't really need to gain 5 block yet. I don't know if I can even deplete it all that much. Right, give me another sapling. Upgrade. Upgrade you. Terraform. How much damage do you deal? 5, 4, and 4, and you ignite a whole bunch. Ignited times 4. Right, upgrade you. 6 and 1. Sapling. Terraform. Will deal damage. Actually, do me the Fortitude. Then deal damage to all enemies. Deal damage to all enemies. You gain 4 power, and buying soul detonation on another random enemy. There are no other random enemies. Does not return a second sapling. But now I gain barrier. Spirit of the Forest. Overflow 40 dice 40 times. If 5, gain 4 power. If 6 plus 2, charges to all other spells. Right. Terraform. So that's a 4, then Terraform again. Upgrade you by 1. Blossom. Right, that's a bunch of 6s. Roll another sapling. And then I'll just use it to blast them. It's just 6s. Terraform, terraform, terraform. Blossom. So that's a 4 now. Upgrade you. Upgrade you, and then upgrade you. Blossom again. Roll another sapling. Just blast them. Fortitude. 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 4 more barrier. Now this turn I can't get armor. Because of my mutator. So I will just take 12 damage, but that's fine. I will still terraform. Regrowth you. Earthquake. Upgrade you. Actually upgrade this one. And then Earthquake. A blessed dice. Using a 3. Yeah, he deals 12 damage, but he'll die next turn. Not next turn, but soon. Actually, this turn. Amazing. He did die next turn. Artifact. Roll 1 dice each turn. For every 12 spells you cast, destroy a random dice. Roll 1 dice each turn, receive sap. 1 dice, 2 ignite on a random spell. I think, honestly, destroy the dice. That doesn't really matter to me none. Gain 7. Start of battle. Gain, that is... block from spells by amount of fortify. Gain power and... okay. Deplete target spell. Deal 5 damage to hit once per removed. I think I'll take this. A Scorched Desert. Choose an enemy to death, receive 1 curse. Enemy start with 1 thorns. Get 1 potion. When casting attack spell, reduce its damage by 2 this turn. You know what? That's fine. I cast exactly 1 attack spell, and I cast it exactly twice. So I will go definitely here to go to the ritual site. In the distance, an silhouette comes into view, traversing the same path as you. As you draw close, the figure turns, revealing bewildered, distant eyes, peering from beneath the hood as if questioning the unfolding events. This lost soul has been condemned to wander this path in an unending cycle. His face, consequence of divine Voidbringers. Deal 30, instantly end turn. Give go pass, upgrade a random spell. Receive painful plus, choose and gain rune. Yeah, I'll do that. First cast gain 3 blessing, plus 3 damage, start of battle plus 3 charges. Plus 3 charges. No, I think... This is only a first cast. I think I'll reroll that. Plus 1 charge. Deplete morph into random spell. Okay. Dominance Rune. Plus 8 damage. Minus 1 charge. Or roll 1 vex. I'll take that on the Earthquake. Because this way it deals 14 damage at maximum instead of 12. Actually, maybe not. Morph into random spell is kind of funny. You know what? Oh, fuck it, let's do that. Ah, fuck, wrong direction. Ugh. Alright, give me 6s. No 6s. Regrowth here. Terraform. Terraform. Blossom. Roll me another dice. Grade it. You lay a trap. I need more 6s. Then Blossom. Blossom again. Upgrade you to a 6. Oh fuck, it got deleted. This is on a 6 rolled. However, this doesn't roll a 6, does it? Yeah, it doesn't roll a 6. Oh, it's a bunch of ones. Morph. Stone Melt. Double your barrier. Which isn't currently that useful. Then that. Even. I think I'll just leave it at that. Oh, you have laid another trap for me. I can just Earthquake. You deal 18 times 2. That's a bunch of damage. Can I get negative armor? That would be kind of funny. That would indeed just be kind of ridiculous. Right, I think this one's not gonna work out. I kind of neglected my damage. And he deals 27 and I cannot gain armor. Oh well, it happens. Descent stage 1 plus 20%. Spell set unlocked. What do we have here? The beast will then roll 5 to 6. 5 or 6 deal X damage, return dice with -4. Russell. Gain 7, decrease block by 1. Okay. Well, I think that does it for today. I hope you have a nice rest of your Sunday evening. I hope you have a nice evening just all the same. And I hope you have a good night. Also, those are some big feet. Okay. Goodbye.